You can just go deeper into the forest. After this.
Fine, we'll just go deeper in the forest after this.
Aw, you sure showed those ladybugs.
Why is there a level tree?
Do you vow to embrace nature? Well, I have a butterfly tattoo.
Don't do that. Don't do. Oh my god.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Woohoo! Let's go.
Yeah, I could take him.
It's like, don't do that. Oh my god.
What the fuck is that? Holy
It's
shit.
a lottery tree.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hit him because I don't think you would get EXP. So.
You can hit him with time or two, can't you?
Okay. Alright, I got you.
Yeah, stop
What
screaming.
the hell are you doing?
Hmm?
Stop screaming.
Hey,
It wasn't even loud. I went.
There you go. Did you get EXP for that? Because I feel like you did.
Probably not. Why? If you even touch it, I don't get any XP?
Are you getting EXP for any of these things? Or do I need the level sync?
Probably not. Let me see. You bitch.
I'm not getting. You ain't getting
Get
nothing
the
else.
fuck out of my party right now.
Hold on. Hold on, let me
Give it a
see.
second. Mister, we want to. You're gonna start a new character. But you know, like in MMO fashion, he had to get his main, show up, rub his dick in rub his dick all over my neck.
Say my main. This is my. Why would that come out?
He bust out that unicorn.
Let's see, what can I do?
What's a little unicorn now, just a floss.
I'm trying to remember, how do you level sync? He left. Actually, I could do that.
You can level me?
I mean, I could sit here and heal you.
I think I have a whatchamacallit, a refer a friend thing going on.
I'm pretty sure I can heal you like this. Yeah, you still get cured. So yeah, we could do that. I actually should have gave you my referral friend, to be honest. So we can get that, whatchamacallit. Oops. Oh well. Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, you level 2 already. See, you get it.
Does this stack? I don't think it does stack.
Struggling with that ground squirrel and that little ladybug.
You can shut up.
Oh shit, there's a little ladybug behind you.
Go deeper. You go deeper in the forest. Just don't get one shot. Because I can't protect you from one shot. I can raise you. Just do whatever you want, man.
Alright, dungeon right now, let's go.
Well, you gotta be level 15 for that. But
Wait.
you can flake this level 3.
That's a level 3 mushroom.
There's a vile plume over
Oh
there.
god, it got up!
Oh guys, it's a fucked up mushroom.
It got up!
He's like, I ain't got time for this shit anymore.
It was so fucking scary. I'm
Well,
like, it's just mushroom.
Jacob can't ever play the Conjurer, or else it'll ruin the game for him.
Why?
The main spell conjures stones from the ground and throws them at people.
Stupid.
What's aggro?
Get that thing again! That is crazy. I'm so impressed with their starting creatures now. Oh god, it's coming in. Oh god, that is
right.
terrifying.
It's alright. You're good, man. You're alright. You didn't even hit you.
No, because I kited him. Oh, this is my class.
Attack one goddamn ladybug and a whole battalion of squirrels for some reason come attack you.
You don't gotta kite. Because I'll heal you.
Yeah, it's not supposed to detect. That's why I do this. Because it's one of the best kind of class in the game.
So this isn't like WoW in the sense that
This is exactly
you can dodge your enemies.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I dodge my enemies.
I'm moving left and right to a fireball and it's still hitting me.
It's some attacks you can dodge, like it'll show up on the ground. But
Are you talking about area of
those
effect?
AoE,
Yeah,
those
but not just
AoE
that.
attacks.
Dragoons do jump attacks and stuff, and when they're in there, they're vulnerable, so you can use them to dodge.
Yeah.
It's not as
But-
adept.
If you're talking about
Dodging.
straight directional dot, like, because WoW has area of effects that you can dodge out of the way of, but, you know, just like you said,
In
with
Final
the fireball
Fantasy,
going
those
through a tree.
AoEs, yeah, those AoEs don't get used to them. They'll show you now, but later on, you just gonna have to know who you fighting and what they look like to dodge those effects, stuff like that. Like I can fight a hard mode thing right now, a hard mode primal right now. You can kind of see what I'm talking about.
What it seems so far, this is basically WoW mechanics.
They have a standby. Do these things drop loot?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Oh my gosh, it actually played that. It's awesome. Oh, I finished my mission.
Oh, that hurts.
No, that's TJ. Come here, come here.
No,
Come here.
no, get away from me. Get away from me, Evan. I don't care, get away from me.
Why would you?
I'm my
I
own
look
man.
over, and there's just a very angry tree chasing TJ. Where it's like, hey, there goes.
The tree was shaking its branches and dropping squirrels out into the battlefield. to
Evan,
continue
stop chasing
after
me.
him.
I don't want your healing.
You're probably not even getting EXP to be honest, because I'm here.
That's why I don't want you near me, is ultimately because of
Well, it's
EXP
just because
sucking.
we're in a party.
Well, no, you're a higher level, so you're sucking all the EXP from me.
There, now you should be getting EXP.
I didn't say kick me.
No, is that where you get EXP?
I know, I'm kidding.
Go fight that level 12, you kill him.
I need these fucking Lars.
I don't like how small I am.
So, is there mob sharing or
TJ, stop
decapping?
moving.
If y'all join a party, then yeah.
No, I mean like just in the world.
I mean,
Like
request.
if you attack it, and we're not in the same party, can I attack it and get loot or XP from it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because that's how WoW is.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It used
And
to
the
have
dungeon is
personal
like that,
tag.
but
DJ,
I don't know if
let me
it's
tap
like
you.
that in the
That's
actual
not
world.
What?
I said, and the dungeon is like that, but
It's
I don't know
red
if
for
it's
me.
like
What is
that
it for you?
It was purple, and I didn't get
Did
it.
you get any?
No,
Yeah, so when it's purple, you don't get anything. We have to be in the same squad.
it's kind of poopy.
And the dungeon is like that.
That's because you're in the same squad.
Right. Why don't y'all just join each other party?
Why don't you freaking get out of your brand new character?
Alright, I'll go to a blast.
Oh.
Just do the tutorial. The first 5
Who's the
levels.
party then?
Well, nobody. I just disbanded the party.
Okay.
Just leveled up.
That, I think they said it's some either within the party or something within the party.
What are you talking about?
The levels.
The music is just...
Evan's naked.
I knew y'all was gonna say something crazy.
Breaking these females on the street. It's crazy.
The music, along with some of this art, keeps giving me
I turned it down, or I turned it
keeps
off.
giving me Fable vibes.
Music's annoying and lofty.
I know.
And I
it's so
hate all
good.
music. In video games, that is.
I think your guy looks good with short shorts and sandals, Evan.
Oh, yeah?
Are you putting some pants on?
I had a choice between leather eye patch. Oh, you can get a fucking wizard hat that early. I want a wizard hat.
Yeah, we can all be a part of this.
Mic off.
Yay. I'm level 1 just like
You don't get party, see party.
Actually, should put some of my moves on, huh?
I can't find where the thing is that I collected. I picked the leather eye patch and I don't see it. That's why I know.
Alright, I gotta fucking do my homework. While observing how Evan plays, so I can learn how to play.
Alright, why is Evan doing like karate kicks and shit?
So wait, is your level gear based, or can you just create someone on the spot?
So how it works is you rank up jobs. So the jobs are basically the classes.
Well, because Evan was one character, and now all of a sudden he's different.
What you can do is you can basically imagine in WoW if you could just pick up all the other different jobs. You have to level them all from 1 again, but you can pick them up. So you can be a max level samurai and also learn how to be a max level bard. Now you can't share the spells, but you can switch in between it. So your character has the capability of learning how to be those other things. So you don't have to keep making new characters.
Right.
Huh. That's actually pretty cool.
It is, yeah. But what happens is you level 1 up to max, and then you want to try out another one. The second time around, it makes it leveling way faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your second class, your third class, your fourth class, they'll all be way faster to level.
Yeah, the more levels, the more classes you have leveled at cap, the faster your next class would be. So if I got like, if I got 5 jobs capped at, whatever the cap level is, my 6th job, me leveling that job up, will be faster than your second job. You leveling up your second job. And that's not to say, it ain't gonna be like 2 seconds fast, but you're gonna notice a big increase in EXP and stuff.
Yeah.
I do want to become ninja, so I guess I could level up my rogue.
What job are you right now, Evan?
Rogue.
Evan, should I join the Archers Guild? Do I do that, or how many guilds can you be in?
Those guilds are the key to you getting different classes. So.
And I don't join the Bards Guild till like 30, right?
I think, yeah, 30, yep. Because that's when you get the gem or whatever, soul gem for it.
Mic on.
I'll be right back.
Mic off.
I'm gonna show y'all something since y'all watching. So I remember how to do it though. Now, I might just die here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You see the green check mark by it, which means I completed this before. But you know what? We're gonna do it again. Matter of fact, I'll show you the difference between one and the other. Let's see if people even still playing. I wonder if people. Well, that's one thing I did like about this too, is that the way they do stuff, it's like they kind of make it to where it's beneficial for you to go back and play the other things, but with expansions and stuff out, I don't know how this would be exactly. So this would be a good test. At least I'm a tank, so. Oh, I say average rate less than 5 minutes, so that's good. Looks like it's a good wait time.
You doing a fate?
Yeah, well, somewhat. It's more of a trial, I think it is called. I think after I do this, then I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm gonna do this. This is the easy or normal version. Then I'm gonna go to the hard version, and you'll see the difference between both.
Adrian,
Yeah.
you know you can play this entire game on controller?
Nope.
It was designed for controller, believe it or not.
Yep, I play this game on controller.
I play the keyboard and mouse. That's when I played it. I ain't playing it no more. Y'all can make me.
You know one thing they don't have in this game, Adrian? They don't even have an in-game shop to pay money.
What you
And
mean?
Luke, because I was like, dude, when it comes to like MMOs, like in Guild Wars, I always buy like special like outfits and stuff. And Luke's like, no, you have to pay it all with in-game money.
Yeah.
I both gave them a shit ton of credit for that and hated it.
Now, this may sound like a stupid question, but how many vowels are in the alphabet?
A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y.
Yeah.
There you go.
5.
Sometimes why? I don't even know when the times is why.
I don't know neither.
I've been wondering when they started throwing in whys and how does that even apply? So, they keep all that stuff to themselves. I did a whole bunch of editing today.
I love the arrow system where it shows you who you're targeting. That big ass arrow above your head, because it's so annoying cycling through enemies in WoW and not seeing that it like who you were looking at.
Yeah.
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 Shut the fuck
But why are you talking about him like that? Ain't right?
He's the first person. No, he's the second person that joined the freaking Grant Candace channel. No, he was a Grant Alone channel.
Hey man, I was just trying to support you.
And he's trying to talk to Grant alone. That's the point of the channel, right?
Thought it was, man. Thought it was, but apparently it's not. You know what? I try. And you just
there goes 2 damage dealers. Now waiting for a healer.
What is this? Oh.
Yeah, TJ does that a lot. I'm surprised he's got views.
What?
Just like walks off while he's on chat or while he's streaming.
Evan, you say you play this game with your hands without even using the mouse.
I have played it before I started using the controller. But like when the game first came out, Final Fantasy 14, yeah, I never remember using the mouse for it. I just used.
What did you use the number pad as all your abilities?
I don't think I used number pad. I think I used 1, 2, 3.
How the hell did you use 1, 2, 3 while you were using WASD to move?
But this is a different time in Final Fantasy. This wasn't a Realm Reborn. This is when it first came out. So.
It's probably used the dial.
It wasn't all about mobility at that point, or moving around and guarding, or dodging attacks.
Well, it's not like that in this one either. It's just this class particularly.
I mean, you do still have to dodge attacks and stuff. Like it's important. But yeah, I mean, then I started to use controllers. So that was a long time ago. I mean, I don't really remember. Maybe I didn't use 1, 2, and 3. But I do remember just using the keyboard the whole time. Maybe I should just go straight into hard mode, huh? Oh, never mind.
Raging strike. Increased damage dealt by 10. Why is the cast time so long on this?
Come on, damage dealer. He's not gonna hit accept. I can feel it in my bones.
Mic on.
Matt, why'd you change your name?
Because I wanted to.
I knew it. Good. This one's gonna be good, right?
On the inside, such an area.
I said I like it like
Come. Oh, there we go. Good. So this is
Oh, it's a light party.
light party means it's only 4 people. I'm gonna skip this so that way people don't get disturbed. Jack, I'm going to say I have not done this in a while, so let's do this.
Ew.
Oh, I shouldn't have used that already.
What kind of emotes do they have in this game?
What kind of fishing do they have?
They have fishing. Oh, and apparently food actually matters in this game.
I like it like that.
Yeah, like Monster Hunter.
TJ, Evan, so when it comes to doing jobs, professions, what
Well, what were you
profession?
comparing that game to, or that to?
Hmm?
Because you said food actually matters in this game.
Yeah.
You're talking about like Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
No?
Well, there is a Monster Hunter event in this.
Really?
Yeah, you fight a Rathalos. And then you get the Rathalos armor.
There's different types of things you could do. Like, okay, so they have this part in the game to where it's like these islands in the sky that you have to build an airship for. And once you get to these islands, they're completely randomized and there are no maps to them. And it's like you have to just keep going through, and you know, depending on how deep into this island you go, you could get different treasures and stuff like that, things of that nature.
Sounds like the expeditions from WoW.
There's also different dungeons to it. Like, say for example, I forgot what this dungeon is called, but you have to take in 3 groups of 8, I think it is, maybe 3 groups of 4, and you all go down different paths of the dungeon, and you all have to go through and complete different things to be able to complete the dungeon. And like, say if a group if a group dies while, you know, oh crap, what am I supposed to be doing here? I gotta kill this thing. Like, if the group dies while you're trying to kill this dungeon, then yeah, you won't be able to do it. You have to start over. Like, it's a whole bunch of different stuff like that. That kind of do remind me of Sword Art, but then I gotta kill the heart.
Oh, the Titan's heart has been shattered.
I forgot what to do here. Okay, we good. I remember that being like retarded. So like, you see how that trail come up? A lot of moves, and they still kind of give you a guideline, but it'll be some moves, especially in the later versions, where it don't look like anything. You just kind of got to remember how to move look as opposed to just being a straight guideline. Somebody dies. As long as it ain't the healer. And then there's like some beast that you can't keep aggro. Like automatically, he just automatically randomizes what target he's gonna pick. Even if you try to keep aggro on him or provoke him, he's always gonna switch targets. Like
Does
it's
every
just
NPC have a long neck?
I don't know.
Probably talking to the elf people.
Probably.
Or if you talk to elves, you get long necks.
Oh yeah, Gardania, yeah, elves have a long neck.
Yeah, but what about these mini ones?
Kitty does.
Yeah, that's
Anthem
normal.
Legends Exodus.
That's a normal one, you know, pretty easy. Not a lot going on, you know.
Hey, beat it.
Get out real quick, you know. Haven't even done it in a while.
Some
Let's go
motherfucker
ahead
over
and
here
hit this
beating
one.
a drum.
Depending on how good you do too, like people can give you commendation and stuff
I like
like
how
that.
I'm randomly just behind Jacob doing my own thing.
Are you?
Maybe.
Hey!
I might die here, but I'm willing to try.
You gon' die.
Now you see, already this needs a bigger party. 2 tanks, which mean a main tank and an off tank. 2 healers, 4 damage dealers. So I don't even know if y'all watching the stream anymore, but
I'm kind of in now.
Tab open.
Evan, we're watching you. We believe in you.
People watching.
You're gonna get big.
where's Grant at?
No.
Where's Buster?
Hi.
What are you guys doing?
Playing Brawlhalla real quick.
Where are you, TJ?
I'm in the
It's 11:50,
kitchen. Or in the bathroom.
Where's your character, though?
Yeah, I'm about to die this
In
time.
the, I don't know, just wherever I ended it. He was at like a quest giver. Tell your cat to quit squeaking.
Never.
Never. Squeak away. Squeak into your heart's content, cat.
Oh, she will. Won't you?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you keep it up, girl. You keep it up. Ain't nobody tell you what to do.
It would
Isn't that-
say it's
is-
ready.
Isn't that right? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Are you talking to him?
His
Bitch.
cat.
Alright, so this is a heavy one. It's gonna be real heavy.
All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are
Full
tortoises.
party. So,
No hypotheses.
It's true.
Yep. You gonna main tank?
More people live in India than Africa, South Korea, and the UK combined.
he's doing that, then I need to.
If you shave your eyebrows off, it'll take 64 days for them to grow back. Something for Matt to keep in mind when he goes bald.
Can you lower the volume a little bit?
Who, me?
No.
His girl.
Mike, I don't know how to do that.
Got headphones on. I can hear his trolls.
Oh God.
I got you.
I hate that movie.
I love it.
I hate it so much.
It's nice.
We gotta kill these bombs.
It's just another, like, basically factory, like, produced animated film. There was no love put into it.
There's actually a lot of love in it.
I mean, I guess the premise, you're right, but...
I mean, I like the movie, but the TV series is actually a lot better.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that.
Oh crap!
I wouldn't recommend it
I'm stuck.
unless you had a kid.
I had a niece who lived with me.
We got a limit break.
Maximum penalty for cheating on a college exam in China: 7 years in prison. Why do I feel like that is bullshit?
Where?
In China.
It's true.
Oh, I'm sure it's true because this book
You know-
wouldn't lie, but it's still their culture.
You know, China is over the top with everything.
That's what I'm saying though. But given their cheating culture for video games, I find it ironic.
Well, it isn't just video games, it's the entire culture. If you go to China, if you travel to China as a foreigner, like 1 out of every 3 people you encounter on the street is going to be a fucking scammer. You should watch Serp Tenza or whatever. It's an Englishman that's lived there for 8 years now, and on a daily basis he posts YouTube videos every week of people trying to scam Chinese people trying to scam him because they think he hasn't lived there.
I did not mean to do that.
Yo, your limit's about to break.
One of the sounds used to make the dinosaur noise in Jurassic Park was tortoises mating. I don't even know what that sound is.
That sound that they use for the druggies in Judge Dredd was Justin Bieber's song.
Like, slowed down?
Yeah, way slowed down. Yep.
That's cool. Funny.
I love that movie.
Yeah, actually, I've always liked that. I don't know why.
What do you mean, why? It's an amazing movie.
No, I didn't finish. I don't know why it didn't get better received.
It's just like
Like
John
it is
Carter
right now.
and all those other types of movies. It just
Well,
wasn't
John Carter
promoted
got
better.
badly received.
No,
because-
it wasn't. It was a good movie.
Man, I said it wasn't. Not many people seen it because their marketing on it wasn't good.
It was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same exact thing as Judge Dredd. Virtually
Right.
no one saw that movie because it didn't get marketed much.
Kind of wish they had more movies so you could see more of the world.
That's actually the particular producer who has that directing style. Is it Ari Shankar? He's the one who did Punisher: Dirty Laundry, and he also did like the Power Rangers. Not the movie, but that one Power Rangers
Wow, why
short
did you got
film.
that?
He has that particular filming style.
Yeah, I just kind of want to see more of the lore.
That's a really good thing.
Pretty interesting.
I mean, it's essentially RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
And steroids.
Not quite.
Well, it's RoboCop, but they are able to mass produce it without the terrible, terrible injuries and like to the psyche of the human.
No, Judge Dredd is actually like a clone.
But that's what I mean. Like he's capable of.
And then they have their
tasks.
laws are like ridiculous.
If you're RoboCop.
I don't think he was a clone in.
Yeah, he was
like 6 iterations to get the RoboCop right.
He's a clone of one of the former presidents or so, who becomes president of the United States. Because he's like, yeah, he was cloned after a president.
Talking about the new movie or the Sylvester Stallone shit?
No, the new movie. The actual lore of Judge Dredd is he was a clone. He was a clone from one of the person he's cloned after was pretty much just like Judge Dredd, only he actually became like president and stuff like that, and he actually enforced laws. He was like the lawman of the time. He was like the lawman because
he was Judge Dredd, basically.
Well, yeah, but then they made a clone of him, and that's Judge Dredd.
So it's Crackdown, is what you're saying. That's all it is.
No, it's kind of confusing. And then
that's literally what Crackdown is. The agencies are just clones.
Yeah, I know, but
they're clones of important people.
Yeah, I guess.
Like that's exactly what it is in Crackdown 3. All you see is Terry Crews making this like big, beautiful speech, and then a nuclear explosion goes off and melts him and everyone else that he's doing, and then like a black screen happens, and then it shows him doing the same exact thing like 2 seconds later because they cloned them all again.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of about it.
Well, the agents are literally judges, and like that's where they got the inspiration for Crackdown was Judge Dredd.
All right, have a nice
Probably.
night. Grant sleep right now.
The lore gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, you know what? You better relax.
Like they had like 4 or 5 civil war or 5 wars or whatever, world wars. The planet's pretty much gone. Eating is pretty much. You have these people called like gobblers or whatever, gorgers, something like that, and they pretty much just eat all day and they become really fat, and then other people make fun of them and use them in races and shit like that. And then there's psychics. And then in the lore, the one chick in the Judge Dredd movie, Anderson, she actually becomes like a really powerful judge, but she ends up dying trying to fight Judge Death. Judge Death is a judge from a different dimension who believes that all living things are considered criminals and therefore should be killed.
All except for him, clearly.
Yeah, because Judge Death is pretty much dead. He is dead. He's pretty much unkillable. Well, what Anderson uses her psychic abilities to pretty much like trap his spirit because he can just jump bodies and shit like that. Traps his spirit inside of her, and then she gets like put in a coma or something like that, and she pretty much remain.
It tells me I'm supposed to go out here and it won't let me.
Go out where?
Everywhere. Go out with a bang, Evan. Not with a bang.
Oh, I think you're trying to go out that gate that's closed or whatever.
I am. How did you know that?
I remember that being the thing.
Why can't I go out that gate?
It's some reason. I forgot though. You gotta go around. It's a quest that unlock that gate, but it's like it's something to where the guards are keeping you from it because of some reason or another. I forgot though.
And they basically just told me to fuck off, and I was like, excuse me? My quest is over there.
Excuse me, sir. You have redirected me. Oh, Reginald. I disagree.
Reginald.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Got a lot of nerve.
Listen, don't talk to me like that.
Dang, that boy about to kill me.
Yeah, there was a guy who did a
Are you still on
thing.
Judge Dredd?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
He stood it all
He's
chill.
still reading.
Still
He's
on
still
Judge
pooping.
Dredd.
No, I'm not, I'm done actually.
He's done, Ashley.
You know.
Ew, no.
Mm.
Unless you're talking about Ben's cousin who's married to a black dude. But even then,
If you're talking about the tiny one, that makes sense.
yeah, not Dominique.
You mean the only girl in Ben's family that looks moderately attractive?
Oh, she's good looking. She's just also kind of like
Who's
young.
Ben?
Took her on a date once.
The
We would've went out, except
guy
she went
that
back
Jacob
to
got in
her
a fight with.
Yep.
Wait, what
Is this-
happened?
do you guys not know this story now? Okay, I take that
Nah,
back. I'm
really.
looking her up right now, and she's kind of like lost it a little bit, but she's still better looking than her sister.
I'm pissed off right now.
I don't
What
remember her
happened?
name.
You lost?
What'd you
Yeah.
say?
What's her name?
Ashley Sweeting.
Ashley Sweeting?
Yep.
Sweeney Todd.
You're gay. Question
Huh?
is, why?
Well,
At
Her
level
sister was
5,
hit.
I can accept new class stuff. I'm curious to see what she looks like now. How do you Sweeting Hill?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'd put the tip in.
It's not like bad. Just like
She just looks different.
she looked. She looks like she gained weight. She's like bloated looking.
What? It's a Jacob.
Mic off.
How's
How's it going?
okay. It's good.
Mic on.
Have you seen that Key and Peele skit, the insult?
No, shut up.
Where he's like,
Look out of here.
he's like,
Faggot.
he's insulting everyone.
Pro tip: if you make ice cubes out of tea, you won't water down. You won't
Yeah,
water down your
I've seen
iced tea. So they commented, so you're just gonna make iced tea for iced tea to put in iced tea with my iced tea using some iced tea.
Turn that cat off.
Just because you hate your cats, Matt, and they hate you, doesn't mean I have to hate mine.
Mic off.
What's up, Buster?
So,
Buster's always listening, always in the background.
oh yeah.
But when you call upon him, he will be there.
Hell yeah.
He'll be there. What song?
Powerade gives power to my lungs.
Why?
You all still playing Fantasy Final?
Yes.
I hate him. I hate him so much. Okay,
Who?
I'm gone.
Who?
This cat's me. But y'all have a good night. I'm gone.
I
Well.
Mic on. Mic off.
Did you? This is definitely not the answer that I'm looking for. Definitely not the answer that I'm looking for.
Mic on.
Go to the movie.
Mic off.
Go to the movies?
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Did that. See Alita.
Alita.
Battle Angel.
Yeah.
What?
That movie was.
I'm sure you've already seen it, Jake.
Mic
Considering,
on.
you know.
It got universally panned.
Oh, there was a bunch of people that claimed a bunch of the public liked it, and I think they really only liked it because they don't like critics. It was not. It was not.
I've already seen the anime, so I'm pretty much already know what's gonna happen.
No, I highly doubt it.
Because the kids. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Adrian. Basically, the problem with that fucking movie is that it has great lore, great world building. There's a freaking awesome world to explore and to wonder what's going on. They set up the world wonderfully. It's a cool story. All this shit's going on. You're trying to learn about our past, about this huge war that happened between Mars and Earth. And guess what it fucking turns into? A Twilight love story.
Did you hear that
Ew.
Robert Pattinson's up for the role of the new Batman? From Twilight?
What? You
Robert
cut out.
Pattinson is up for the role of the new Batman.
Who's that?
No,
From Twilight?
that's Edward from Twilight.
Oh, weird.
Because Ben Affleck
Yeah.
wasn't he backed out.
Yeah, I don't think he really wants to do it
I
anymore.
liked him.
He
as
does
Batman.
want to do it. He is basically considered the best Batman that there really was.
Yeah,
but
I loved
he
him.
doesn't, he knows that it's going down, he's basically jumping off the ship before it is a shipwreck. That's literally what it is. Henry Cavill is reported not coming back as Superman.
Yep.
DC is going down the drain.
DC was kind of always going down the drain.
They had a fighting chance after Justice League came out, and Aquaman was not terrible. So, I don't know, I truly don't know what the fuck they're doing, because they have the Rogues Gallery movie coming up with Deathstroke leading, and, what's his nuts, Lex Luthor Jr. So, Suicide Squad 2 is coming back with the same director from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Good, because I hated Suicide Squad.
There was parts that I loved and parts of it that were just why is this in the movie?
I don't know.
There wasn't enough villain discrepancy, you know, like you didn't see them all really come into their own the whole time. The most actiony, each had one moment, that was it. You had the one scene where they pissed him off one time, where Fireboy shot his flames once. Then then you had the end scene, but that's supposed to climax, and even then it was a freaking CGI hot mess. So you had that one scene where he shoots fire, and then you had the one scene where you see Harley shoot her guns, but even that wasn't really patented Harley. And then you see the one scene where that one dude, I forgot his name, stands up on the car and just kills 40 guys while they're charging him.
Captain
That's
Boomerang.
it. No, Captain Boomerang had one scene, and that where he's actually useful, and that's where he throws his boomerang where it's a camera. That was it. You didn't really get to see them. Like Harley Quinn should have been doing like crazy, like fun, joking stuff where she's like hitting dudes in the crotch, and like she wasn't doing none of that. The fire guy wasn't doing shit. Like it was just,
Yeah, they just made Harley Quinn a sex pistol.
yeah, it was super annoying.
That's all they really did.
I just didn't much care for it.
It was all incredibly annoying. For an action movie, there wasn't much action.
It was just all over the place.
Oh yeah, he was all over the place. They
All
didn't
over
really
the place.
introduce any of the characters. Like that Slipknot guy, he just shows up and then dies. I was like, what the hell's the point of this? And then all of a sudden, that Asian chick just comes in out of nowhere at like the last second. Oh, she has magic. She curses people's souls.
It was just weird. It was weird. That's actually the best way to describe it. It was a weird fucking movie. Everything was off.
Fuck you gonna do? Just tie knots?
Mm-hmm.
Tie knots to kill people? Then Will Smith had to be Wolf. That's what I didn't quite understand.
It all annoyed me.
He was fine as Deathshot.
But I'll tell you what, I actually...
I don't know, he kind of like tried to be a hero kind of thing.
Well, Deathshot's always been an anti-hero.
I don't think he was.
No,
I think he was more or less
no,
a killer, a mercenary.
I'm fairly certain he's just a mercenary.
There's been
Yeah.
situations where he's been
So
an
it's not that he's
anti-hero.
bad or good, he just takes the money and does the thing.
I know, but it showed him as like, oh, I have a moral compass, you know, I gotta do the right thing because people are counting on me.
Not really. It showed that he would do anything humanly possible for his daughter. But yeah, they showed him in a really good light. You're right.
I don't know, Batman vs Superman had potential to be good. I was
I like
kind
Batman
of
vs.
excited. They crammed too much crap into it. It should have just been Batman vs Superman. Instead, you got like all this
Yeah, that's
9 different arcs coming in, getting crammed into one movie.
Yeah, that was the problem with the movie.
Aquaman did the same thing.
I mean, I don't like the little Lex Luthor guy. I don't fucking know his
Jesse
name.
Eisenberg.
Jesse
It
Eisenberg.
was weird too.
You don't like him as an actor, or you don't like his role?
Didn't like him as a role.
That took both of my options and put them into one. So I'll ask again. You didn't like him as an actor, or you didn't like his role?
I didn't like his role. That's what I just said.
You said I didn't like him as the role.
Don't like it. Was stupid. Why is he like that? It was
It's
annoying.
because he was supposed to be Lex Luthor Jr.
Yeah, I heard about that theory.
That wasn't a theory. That's what it was actually listed in the credits. But Jesse Eisenberg didn't know who he thought he was just playing Lex Luthor. I remember at the theater wondering the same thing, and then it said Lex Luthor Jr. Not really knowing what the fuck that meant in the first place.
You know, Rotten Tomatoes blocked all the reviews for Captain Marvel.
Good.
They just now did it.
Yeah, because of the shit that
Brie Larson.
yeah, Brie Larson is a racist cunt, and I'm not seeing the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
she
seeing the movie.
is.
I have
I'm
to see
not.
the movie.
I'm gonna pirate it. So
I'm kind of curious to see what happens because
What happened? What
Brie
happened?
Larson is a racist cunt.
yeah, she's fucking up the whole entire movie. I'm just kind of worried they're gonna.
Basically, no. The social
Well, how-
justice. I'll tell you what she did. The social justice warriors don't see how it's like basically reverse racism, and I'll tell you what I mean. She came out and said first that because they were talking about critics, and she said there's too many white critics, and she doesn't care about white men critics. Literally, she came out and said that almost word for word.
Isn't that what they did for Star Wars too?
Well, no, hear me out. It gets worse. So she came out and pretty much claimed that she doesn't have to appeal to white men, white critics. There's too many white people to be critics. Then
Yeah.
she came out and said there's too many white people working for her. So she hired only black women, which was very annoying because if they came out and did the opposite, we would call it racist. If they came out and said there's too many black people on set, only hire white people, black people would claim racism. Well, you're being fucking racist. You can't just hire white people. Like, that's racist. You're literally saying I'm hiring these people because of the color of their skin, which is the definition
Not
of racism.
their skills.
Exactly. So she literally only hired black women. And then she turned around and started doing all this promotions for little black girls, little girls of color and ethnicity and stuff like that, so that they could all see her movie. So she raised all this money for girls, you know, no boys and all that stuff. She made it so that little girls could like see her movie and stuff. So she pandered so hard that when people went, dude, what the fuck? She said, I don't have to cater to white people. And then white people said, okay, peace out. And then they they went into the pre-review, which they're not reviews, by the way. It's comments on who wants to see the movie. So, because you can't review a movie that's not out. So they have a comment section for who wants to see the movie and what you think. And so they all went to that section and they lit it up, calling her, saying they're not gonna support her, they're not gonna see that movie. And then they also, the amount of people that wanted to see it went down to like 30 something.
Yeah, it was dropping, and now I just checked it today, and now you can't even see any of it.
Yep, and then it's fuck her.
Like,
I'm not seeing that
just
movie.
27 minutes ago.
I'm not paying any money.
Man, I'm just worried. I'm just worried they're gonna pull Captain Marvel was the strongest character ever, and she just beat Thanos.
They already said it. They're already doing it.
Why?
This is what's gonna happen. She's going to, like, Doctor Strange is gonna find that loophole, and then she's going to just space magic the shit out of Thanos. Like, that's essentially what's gonna happen.
I hope not. Do you have any idea how many times they revised Captain Marvel? Because
anyways, fucking
God, they're forcing her onto it.
Ghost Rider's stronger than her.
What?
Ghost Rider's stronger than her.
Yeah, I mean, she is a strong character, but I like the old Captain Marvel. It's a lot better.
What do you say?
I said Ghost Rider's considered a bad character in Infinity War because he helps Thanos. He's like not in the movie, but in the arc.
In one of the versions.
In one of the versions,
the Marvel arc, he helps Thanos. That's explicitly how he's able to see all the good that he's doing, quote unquote, from his perspective.
What?
You know what? I'm just
I gotta look this up. Yeah, link it. I need to see this because there's one where.
Nonetheless, he's stronger than. And Matt, you're talking about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the older ones.
The cool one, yeah.
Yeah, but now they actually they revised her so many times, and it's not selling.
Well, it was a man at first.
I think it was a black woman.
It was Captain Marvel. It was a man.
Did it go to a black woman? And it turned to a white woman.
It changed to a bunch of different people, but the original was a man.
Sure.
That's why Shazam got his name Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel was Marvel, not Marvel. Shazam's name is technically Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I know that. There was a big lawsuit thing that went on or something.
No one got sued, but basically one company got the rights to solicit the name Marvel, and one had the rights to actually own the character name Marvel. So they solicit Captain Marvel as Shazam, but he's actually originally called Captain Marvel.
Pretty sure
but
Jacob
now they
has
actually
given this explanation like 37,000 times.
I have, but everyone always asks. Well, it ends up being brought up because he's one of my favorite heroes in DC.
Oh, what?
Captain Marvel.
It was literally Shazam. Because when he was Captain Marvel, he yelled Shazam, which turned him into a man.
Yeah, that's because but that's because he gets his powers from Shazam.
Yeah, but I know it's just magic. Shazam being the old ass guy from 10,000 years ago, or whatever the hell the case is. But
okay, I see it.
The funny thing about Shazam is that, or Captain Marvel at that point, is he was actually he was being pushed by DC to be Superman, not Superman.
Pretty much.
Superman just tended to
He's
win
literally
over.
just like Super. I don't like Superman. He's too much of a Boy Scout. That's why I like Captain Marvel, because it's a kid. He makes kid decisions. He makes mistakes, and that's why I like him. He's like a relatable character. As Superman is not supposed to be relatable. He's supposed to be someone that you look up to and aspire to be, like Jesus. And I don't like that. It's annoying. And that's
So where's that-
coincidentally why Adric loves him. So.
Where's that link at, TJ? Still waiting on it.
Got it right here. Thanos the Punisher gives Cosmic Ghost Rider a choice.
Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, that's when Thanos takes over and becomes like kills everyone.
He does that in Infinity War.
No, but he does it differently. Yeah, this is the one where he succeeds. And the Punisher becomes Ghost Rider.
So
Ghost Rider
it's
dope.
it's considered canon, but it's also part of.
It's
Earth
canon
616.
because it's from a different dimension. The way these stories
I know
work
exactly
is they're
how
all
the Marvel
connected.
multiverse works, but if it's part of the multiverse, it's still part of the multiverse.
It's still canon because it's part of the multiverse.
In the verse that they're using right now, that's the one where he's good. And it's in the show. He's a good guy in the show.
He was never ever good.
Who?
He is.
No, in the comic he wasn't good. He was just
Yes,
doing
he
it.
is. I have
No,
comics
he
right
was doing
now
it to
in my
impress
storage unit.
Lady Death. That was specifically it. It was
The
never
That's for
any good.
Thanos.
No, first of all, it depends on which Ghost Rider you're talking
No,
about.
I was talking about Thanos, not Ghost Rider.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's Thanos.
No, I was talking about Ghost Rider. I was saying in his in the Marvel universe right now, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's a good guy. He's a new one though. He's a new one that they just made. He's actually pretty cool. I don't understand how they're doing it, because it doesn't follow normal Ghost Rider rules. He has the soul of like a serial killer in him, and he drives his rider vehicle is I think it's like a Charger.
That is weird.
It is weird because normally they're taken over by spirits of the original dudes. And
What is it, Robbie Reed's?
They're like all just-see and all about like that kind of stuff. So I don't understand the new one very well.
So I'll be right back.
Mic off.
It's kind of like they're kind of weird.
But yeah, pretty much Ghost Riders are just people's old souls that have made pacts with the devil, but a god wouldn't let them be taken to hell. So those souls are still like righteous, and when they're in the body of another person, they become the Ghost Rider. And the souls are usually like righteous, and they're very powerful, and they.
I thought they were corrupted by Mephisto.
Well, that's the thing. Mephisto did corrupt them, but they were deemed like too righteous to like lose their soul, so they're like eternally alive, and they're usually bestowed on other people. So they're basically possessed. The Ghost Rider people are possessed, and there's two souls in one body. But it changes. There's different souls, different Ghost Riders. Hell, there's a Ghost Rider team in an older one that Adric showed me with where they're in a tank.
It's weird, yeah, but I know there's like
one of the World Wars.
Yeah, I know there can be tons of Ghost Riders. All it is like the spirit or something like that.
Spirit or something?
Yeah,
But there's even some stuff in there indicating that he could be stronger than the Hulk.
Well,
Probably.
kind
I mean,
of.
you can kick the Hulk can beat him up all he wants. He still doesn't get hurt.
There's a fight between Ghost Rider and the Hulk. The problem is Ghost Rider, I forgot which Ghost Rider it was, but the spirit in him didn't want to fight the Hulk. Meaning when the Spirit of Vengeance or whatever it is that was in him isn't in on it, then he only gets like a quarter of his power. right? And he didn't want to fight him because the Hulk was coming back to destroy all the Avengers because the Avengers launched missiles and blew up Planet Hulk because they were too afraid of how powerful the Hulk was becoming. And the Hulk came, he survived, and comes back to Earth to kill all the Avengers. And Ghost Rider tries to stop him, but the Ghost Rider doesn't want to. And so he tries to fight him, and there's actually like a little fight. Like he throws the Hulk, but finally the Hulk beats him into unconsciousness. And when he goes unconscious, the real Ghost Rider comes out, who's like 10 times more powerful, and he looks right at the Hulk, and then just gets on his bike and rides off. And then what's his name? Doctor Strange is like, I thought this might happen. And everyone's like, what do you mean? He's like, the Ghost Rider won't help us because we deserve what we're about to get. And the Ghost Rider just rides off.
Oh, yeah, because if you type it in, you got these images of Ghost Rider trying to strangle the Hulk.
And that was just a guy.
You said the real Ghost Rider stands up, looks at him like, we're done here.
Yeah,
and then just rides off.
That's exactly what happens. He looks right at the Hulk, gets on his bike, and leaves. Like, the real Ghost Rider does not care at all about politics, nothing. He sees a bad guy, he kills the bad guy. End of story. He doesn't care. All he wants is people that are bad suffer. He does not. If you're a good guy, he doesn't give. And if you're, like I said, the Hulk, he's a good guy. What he's doing, he's right for doing. You know, they killed his whole planet, and he's coming to get vengeance. And
it's Planet Hulk.
He's like, "You're good," and takes off.
What do you mean? Hulk is human, though. So what do you mean, Planet Hulk? The fuck?
I'm not in on this
part of the story.
There's a different arc where he gets launched into space or so, and he ends up staying as the Hulk or so, and he becomes like a slave and fights in an arena.
If I'm not mistaken, Bruce Banner dies, and Hulk takes over permanently.
Yeah.
And the Hulk ends up
he becomes the leader of the Planet Hulk, and then the girlfriend or whatever, he gets a girlfriend, this one warrior chick, and something happens. She ends up dying, and the Hulk ends up going like super ballistic, and he pretty much turns into like World Breaker Hulk, where he is like pretty much unstoppable, like beyond. And it's just crazy. I like Sentry, but Sentry's kind of confusing. Sentry actually becomes friends with Hulk.
Who?
The Sentry.
Who's that?
He's a very complicated and confusing hero. He's kind of like Superman, only he's not.
I want to see a Shazam comic. Like actual Shazam. I want to see what the Wizard was doing back in his days.
Sentry. Yeah, but the Sentry, he has two personalities, and the other personality is called the Void. And Sentry is terrified that the Void will come back and destroy everything. The Sentry ends up killing Carnage.
I don't even know who the Sentry is.
Come on, Robert. Oh.
By the way, fun fact, Adrian, Ghost Rider is actually my favorite Marvel hero, not Iron Man. Iron Man is just okay. I have Iron Man everything because I love the song.
Yeah, but Sentry, he kills Carnage. He pretty much just grabs Carnage, flies him straight up into space, and rips him in half.
How does that kill Carnage, though? That doesn't kill Carnage being ripped in half?
In space?
He's an alien!
Well, it says right here, Reynolds appears inside the supervillain prison, the Raft, voluntarily imprisoned for murdering his wife. Linda Lee Electro shuts down the security system, causing a massive jailbreak in which 42 villains escape. Several superheroes are caught by the escaped villain, while Matt Murdock is entering to talk to the Sentry. The Sentry defends several other characters from Carnage,
Daredevil,
whom he flies into space and rips in half.
Damn.
Century was like a drug dealer, like a coke addict, and what happens is he somehow stumbles across this like superpower. I don't remember how, but it changes his whole personality, and he just tries to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But like something is off with him, like memories are off and stuff like that, and he's always afraid that there's this thing that's gonna come. It's called the void, and he can't really seem to understand why or what it is, and it kind of weird because it breaks the fourth wall. He is
What if we're the void?
He is a guardian type.
Hey, it's Coloros.
Yeah, well, he's a guardian type. That means he pretty much just like keeps watch of stuff.
What? TJ was standing there, and you can do a hug emote, and I ran up and hugged his character, and then just here in real life, not in chat, just here, don't fucking hug me.
Immortality. As immortality. I did not even know.
Oh, damn, boy.
Yeah, right.
DJ
Powering off. Powering on. Mic off.
Win free money, you bastard.
Is it $100? Come on, I don't get out of
Mic
bed for
on.
anything
It's
less than
$100 worth. It's not 100 straight bucks in one go. What do you think I am?
I don't know. You got that big. You got that big money.
Maybe because I worked my big old penis off in overtime.
Yeah, you got
Sometimes.
that secure. You got
Kitty,
that.
come on. Get off my desk. Come on. Jesus Christ. That's the only way to get her off my desk. Is to play
What are
I
you
video
also
games.
feel as if you pick her up and then place her down.
She crams herself into the crevices of my desk
Well, then
to
get
where
up
I can't
and get
reach.
your long, skinny fingers
No.
in there and pull her out.
She puts half her body under my monitor and then plops over, so it's impossible for me to get between everything, and she knows it. She thinks it's hilarious.
Fucking dunk on her ass when he tries to jump on. Then.
But for some reason, she absolutely a little bit of wind, she'll just go running. She can't take the wind.
Every time she does something like Adrian's trying to put the fire out.
That's right.
She can't take air.
One weakness.
Oxygen.
I want to jump on TJ's stream now. How many people has he got? He's got 8. Oh, big spender.
No, I'm not.
Oh, but Adrian only has
Although
1.
I do have that sub button, so go ahead.
Ain't paying you money.
I keep trying to get Matt to get his Sundays off, and he just won't do it.
I work Sundays.
He's too afraid of his boss.
Come on, receiving
Oh my God.
information. Let's go, son of a bitch.
You've basically lived at that job. You can get Sundays off.
Yeah.
I keep telling him just to ask.
It's not ask, it's you walk in and say,
Oh,
I'm taking Sundays off.
All right.
it looks like Ezra might go to RAG this year.
Oh yeah? Well,
I'd like
like
to
I said, you
Oh, what's up,
I-
man? You didn't go to
Oh
sleep?
my
if
God,
I'm
dude.
driving you, then
Here's the thing.
Real talk. Real
There's
talk.
two things. I might end up
No, he's
driving
not.
because of it, but Ezra is going to be one of the reasons he has a problem going places because he has irritable bowel syndrome. And
Ooh,
he can
tasty.
literally-
Tasty,
he could literally
irritable
shit
bowels.
He could literally shit his pants. So he has to have access to
Well-
a bathroom at all times, kind of. Like, it has to be one close by. And if
You know
I-
Adrian's streaming, you know
There's
that,
a difference
right?
between Crohn's and that's fine, Matt. We're not. There's a difference between Crohn's and irritable bowel syndrome. That's like the lesser.
he has ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, he actually might have Crohn's. All I know is that when he has to poop, it can, not all the time, but it can come out of nowhere, and it can need to be rectified.
Yeah, it's when he gets really nervous and excited.
When Ezra first started experiencing it, he actually shit his pants twice.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, usually it's anxieties.
He was really nervous. He's like, it's gonna be hard for me. He's like, if someone's in the damn bathroom, I'm just gonna have to like shit somewhere. And then I showed him that you can like go to Walmart. I don't think our Walmart's carry them, but you can get them online from Walmart. They're literally industrial buckets with like toilet seats on them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yo,
those
straight
are
up,
for
they
camping.
have for hunting deer, they have stands that are like full on toilets that you just like can kind of like pack up and put into a bag, and like they're like people swear by them for hunting.
Yeah, and so I showed Ezra that, and he's like, I'm going to RAG. But I told him, like, if you're feeling sick or not feeling good, like, you're staying. Like.
Yeah, call Dad to get you a hotel, not me.
Well, I mean, he should be fine. I mean, it's not like he's. It's
Drink
not
water.
Like he's gonna freeze to death or anything there. It's
no,
gonna
but
be
it's
hot.
overheat than anything. Like remember,
Yeah, drink water.
anything that happens to
hydrated.
him is.
There's a wolf out here. I don't like it.
And throw propane at him.
Well, my point is unless he gets like contracts a cold and catches a fever, and even
Nah,
then
he'll
you're
be
not
alright.
supposed to. Yeah, he should be fine. He'll just have to stay in the tent.
You have plenty of people looking after him.
Yeah, so he actually, because I asked him, I told him just to think on it really hard, because once he decides, he's gonna have to think about all the negatives and positives if he should go or not. And
Well,
then
you
he
guys
goes-
are out. You guys are out in the forest, right? It wasn't just poop on the trail and provide fertilizer for the land.
We don't go near the
It's
forest.
Not that
Unless
easy.
we're battling in it.
Yeah, the forest area is kind of lower than the area we camp in, and the lower you go, the more chance for flooding.
He could
So
poop downstream though.
How do I fix drop frames in Rust?
You need to lower
I'll tell
your
you
shit.
what.
The game's very memory.
I don't know if you were
intensive.
with us, Kelros, but we went upstream because these assholes were all naked. Yeah, and we went upstream and we all just lined up and peed.
Yeah. I remember.
Fucking assholes. Fuck them. TJ got in trouble for wearing a MAGA hat.
I didn't get in trouble for shit.
Oh, I know, but still. So we showed up and this other team left, and our team was fragmented. So a bunch of our team were behind us. There's like probably 10 people behind us, like by like 800 feet. And finally, so this other group leaves the river, and we take over. And TJ was wearing a MAGA hat, and they walk over and tell our team, thinking that they're not part of us, that they're another group, and they're like, you guys better watch out, there's some assholes up there, and then they're like, what do you mean? They're like, one of them's wearing a MAGA hat, and, and they come over, and they're like, what did you guys say to them? We're like, literally nothing, what do you mean? And they're like, they must just hate your MAGA hat.
Well,
it was true.
Aren't the other people at Antioch like the same kind of crowd? They
are,
hate
but they're trollers
everything Republican.
First and foremost. No,
they're not. No, so believe it or not.
No, what he's saying is they are mostly Democrat, but they're also trollers first.
Yeah, they're not Democrat. Believe it or not.
To be fair, socialist would be the correct term.
Yeah, Darius is basically a socialist, but that's because Darius believes in, and that's, believe it or not, it works in small settings, like in like a group setting.
Like a large portion of our government is already has a lot of socialist infrastructure.
Yeah, but socialism works in like a tiny group setting, never for like a country. But you know, Darius very much like a socialist, and since our group is very socialist, it's everyone puts in the pot and everyone benefits. And the people that are being lazy, the rest of us that work hard kind of like fill in their places. So they're kind of like social.
So you do twice the work and carry those who.
That's what sucks about it.
Yeah,
but everyone's happy.
In regards to what Adrian was saying, they are all.
Yeah, they're trolls. They're trolls. Yeah, but they're trolls about it. Like,
so
they'll wear Trump hats just because people hate it.
Dareth is more than happy to have me wear it.
Yep, Dareth said it was awesome, and Dareth hates Trump. So they're very cool dudes. And they don't want to hear your whining.
No.
I was actually mad last year. I was doubly not allowed to whine because like 5 of the members from California actually drove from California to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we just had to drive like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a 3-day nonstop. They only stopped for like maybe an hour to sleep, like during the whole trip. They just took turns and slept while they were taking turns. So they ended up driving 3 days straight from Cali to Pennsylvania. So when we got there, I was like, oh, it's hot. And they're like, you have no idea how far we've driven. So like every time any one of us complained about anything, they're like, we drove from California. You shut your mouth.
It's pretty much we battle once a day for like 2 hours, and the rest of the day is just recuperating everything. We're all just seriously, we all just every single day we all just for like the rest. Literally, we start maybe at 11 and we're done, guaranteed done at 1 p.m. if we start at 11. And then
they start at 12. And
so basically, what I'm saying is if we're fighting for 2 hours, we were done because of the weather and shit. But
yeah, it was fucking like 9. Imagine fighting in 93-degree weather
in all black,
in all black and super humidity. Like, man,
it was
so
very
we
stupid
come back
decision.
dying and having a blast, and then we take all our clothes off and immediately go to the river.
Pretty much. It's very olden days.
The funny part was after we got back, I actually went on a few walks when I got home because I woke up the next day ready to go. I woke up really early because I was a whole week of rag, and every day, you're walking like 5 miles a day, and I woke up and I was like pumped for some reason the day after rag, and I was like, I need to go for a
shit,
walk.
he has a gun.
This year I'm doing it right.
Damn it.
What do you mean?
Fucking bringing like a half an ounce of weed. I'm bringing like a generator. Because I was there, I was like, I wonder if it is. And then freaking Lactose,
Everyone.
fucking Voltaire, fucking everyone.
Voltaire smokes every
Yeah,
night.
I
He
know.
can't even sleep without it.
He's basically like me, and then him and I like bonded over that. So I'm like, now that it's legal there, I'm like, bet.
They just don't. They're just not allowed. You're just not allowed to do it in camp.
Yeah, but I'm not like that, so that's never a problem.
So that's it, and you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. I mean, how's anyone gonna know?
They do. It's technically it's private property, so they don't really care. I even asked, and they said, as long as you're doing, not illegal shit, because Pennsylvania it's legal. So.
Yeah, the only thing about our group is that since Dareth is a social worker, like
he just doesn't want it being related to him. But
I mean, he just had a meeting Sunday, which was yesterday today, because he had it for today. He had a meeting with the DA of Pennsylvania. of Ohio. So like
Pennsylvania, that's like a 4-hour drive, right?
3 hour.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because it's a lot of people that work from there.
But he had a meeting. He had a meeting with the DA today, so like he can't be part of all that. So if someone commits a crime, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Well, we all just walk away and do it.
That's exactly what happens. Wait, last year they tried to tell Malik that he wasn't allowed to leave because they have a rule that after a certain time everyone has to bunker down and stay in. And he's like, "Are you detaining me?" And they're like, "It's just part of the rules." And he's like, "Fuck you," and just tried to leave. And they blocked it off with golf carts, and he just ran one of the golf carts and left
with his van.
He just crashed into one of the place's golf carts and took off. And then so Dareth comes up to us. He's like, "Oh man!" In our chapter, our group, whenever we give you an order, if you're beneath someone, they'll shake their train at you. Like that's like I'm a higher rank than you. You better do what I say. So Dareth's like, I hate that I have to do this, and he pulled the whole group together. And he's like, I never thought it would have to think this slow. And he's like, he tells us the story. He's like, he freaking crashed into the thing and took off. And he's like, so he shakes his chain. He's like, if anyone asks, we don't know anyone with a red van, and just walks off.
That's funny.
It was hilarious. Everyone just laughed.
You can't keep people in like that. Are they fucking insane?
Yeah, they're retarded. But nonetheless, he just got banned for a year, and it doesn't matter because he's just going to sneak in anyways.
Well, he's probably gonna have to use a different name.
Yeah, most likely. That's about it. Or we'll just do what we did with Ash.
Oh yeah. Just have him on the sidelines.
Who blocked him in though? The people who own the property?
Oh, so they don't own the property. What it is it's a resort. And
okay, so somebody kept him from leaving. That was not the police.
Fucking damn it.
So you know that's a felony, right?
Yeah, but what happens is he left, and he could have argued it, but nonetheless.
Thanks for the follow, Hooded Chapin.
Nonetheless, he left, and he could have fought in court, but he didn't want to because what would happen is if he won, even if he won, they would just say you're banned for life then. So it's just their rules. So they technically can't hold him, and he could have left. But they could ban him from coming to the event for not following their rules.
I don't know. If he argued to the actual property owner, they can't, they're the ones who have the last say. So
yes and no.
Well, if Rag had such a big problem
I don't know why I'm not on your group.
Oh.
Yeah, I joined too.
Another one.
Okay. Well,
but
if Rag, well, what I'm saying is basically, if they had such a huge problem with specifically what Malik did, then they would have to take that up with the property owners who own that entire area. So if they really, really wanted him to stay out, then they ultimately might have to say, well, we might have to take our Rag somewhere else. But at the end of the day,
that's why no one ever says anything to the property owners.
Yeah, exactly.
They would. So basically, how it works, Matt and Adrian, is it's a resort, and there's actually a hotel very far away. You don't see it really. And how it works is these people that run Rag like rent it out, and so that's where all our money goes to. So we get the whole like outside area and wooded area. There's even a little pond which I didn't get to fish last year. I'm pissed, and I think our fishing poles are still in your car actually.
No, they're in the shed.
Oh, are they? Okay. But they have like fishing and a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all open to us the whole week.
Yeah.
And there's even a Renaissance area where people sell shit. I can't even click on friends to send you an invite.
Might be because I'm in.
I don't know. I'm in.
You know what? I think it's happening because I'm accepting your invite before I get in. So let me get all the way in.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to join on their Apex game, but I
oh, is Matt on it? Matt's on Apex?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said I was getting on. Matt has but a few hours, if that.
What do you work tomorrow, Matt?
No.
Oh, well, Matt has as many hours as he chooses. Matt went to sleep in my bed after 2 shots a couple days ago.
Matt's an old
2?
man,
What are you talking about? I had like 5.
Adric said you had 2.
2 or 5?
You guys had a party at your place?
Dude,
no,
I had like 5.
well, we were just supposed to hang out at the bar for a bit. We went to Whirl a Beer, and then they decided, Adric and Matt, to come back to my house, and we bought like a 24-pack and some liquor. And Matt and Adric stood out there in the living room drinking for a bit while I streamed, and then Matt just walks in here and just goes to sleep on my bed instantaneously.
First of all, that was like 5 shots, and then I had a drink at the
I look behind
bar.
me, and he's like already asleep. I'm like, well.
It was like 3 in the morning.
You were tipsy.
Well, I had like 3 shots, or 4 or 5 shots. I don't even remember how many I had.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5 shot.
4, 5, 6, 7.
This one kid killed me, so I came back and killed him. He's like, "Why are you so stupid, man? Why are you so stupid?"
Just a black man trying to make it a white man's world.
No, I don't know. What?
Me and Matt were playing this earlier, Apex, and this guy on our team. We finally get to the circle, and me and Matt have this extra on our team, this rando, and he fucking leaves the circle, right? As it's closing, you can see like it's coming, and he leaves the circle. He's like 200 yards out, and he goes into this house, and he's like checking it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'm not going out there. Matt doesn't go out there either, right? He says something, but we don't hear him. Well, at least I didn't understand what he's saying. And so a team catches him and kills him, right? You know how there's fighting, and we're just standing here 200 yards away, like, circle's closing. I'm not going over there. And he starts screaming at us, right? He's like, what the fuck? Why are you paying attention? He's like, I called out. And I'm just like, bruh,
I think there's one in this
why are you outside the circle, and why are you running around by yourself? And he's like, you guys are just bad. And he started stuttering. I just went, and then he yelled, and then just instantly just he freaking disconnected.
Ah, dude.
It was freaking hilarious.
Every time I think of that, I think of the Fairly Odd Parents, where Timmy can't hear anything, and they just keep yelling and yelling and yelling, and then they blow up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep. Oh, these guys are all going to the drop shit, I bet.
Ow, fuck, that hurt.
Well, none of them are going this way, so.
Yeah.
I posted my clusterfuck of a win in Discord. Like, when you watch that, you're gonna be like, oh, TJ, what is you doing, baby?
We'll find out.
We will see.
Alright, everyone should probably break off now and pick up where they want to land. Everyone has dibs.
Is Matt a god player on the game?
Matt is
No.
not. Oh my god, I have the lag shit.
Oh, so do I.
I don't.
Really don't.
You said no.
Think.
No, he's not a god player.
Matt is.
Think.
Matt can get around.
Yep, I gotta leave.
But his awareness is kind of lacking.
EJ, is it fixing for you yet or no?
No,
It's not
usually
fixing for
doesn't
me
get
either.
fixed until I get
Kind of
shot.
stirring a bit. Alright, well, I got no fucking guns. It's one thing I hate about Battle Royales.
It's the best part.
TJ, TJ, where are you? I wonder if I
Right
shoot
below
you
you.
if it'll fix. Anything?
I think. it
Have you seen
fixed
the
it.
Have you seen the new
Did you shoot me?
Yeah. I
Have you
think it
seen the
fixed it.
new Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I played part of it.
Do you think?
I watched a playthrough on Twitch.
It looks like
Yeah,
they
I
gave
got
up on it
parts.
halfway through.
And then Angry Joe played through it too, of course, and
Did you
he
like
said-
it?
well, he said that it seems like they kind of took the lazy way out.
Yeah, that's exactly what everyone else was complaining. It seems like they literally just hitched on every fucking Disney movie within the last 10 years.
He said that the ending of the game was a clusterfuck of like random story plots
Oh,
tr-
ew.
to try to get the story finished out.
Well, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts?
I haven't.
No.
The story
No,
is like
the whole story is
The
the
clusterfuck.
story is kind of stupid. So like, I mean, for some people they really like it.
Yeah, I heard it was amazing. I
But
just heard it's a cluster.
I don't know. It's kind of, to me, it was just really like so generic. Like it was there was an evil bad guy, and he kind of spreads across the multiverse of different like animations, and you take all the Disney characters and you get like the annoying part of it is the Keyblade is like this super ultimate weapon, yet it has a hard time beating up like normal thugs and stuff like that. So there's that power gap problem. You know, it's good enough, but it's not like super lore driven.
Right.
It was always
Yeah.
just I want to see my favorite Disney
Well,
characters.
3 was 1, 2, and 3 was supposed to be one continuous story,
Isn't it?
and they said that 1 and 2 was like a good story, and then 3 was kind of like, he said it just felt rushed. Like,
Yeah, it got chopped up from here to there.
Well, good news, everyone. I have a gun.
Finally.
but the ending is really cool because when you're fighting the last boss, it shows you like the top 500 most powerful keyblades made in the world from players. Like it's going through all their names. Have you seen that part?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
In the end,
design your own keyblade?
You get to make it. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of like in
Like-
Morrowind, how you can make your own spell.
well, you make your own weapon and build the stats on it like an RPG, but for the weapons. So basically, in the end, you're fighting this boss and you're shooting like hundreds of keyblades at him as your like final ultimate attack. And as you're shooting it all out, it's like it's like going up through the names of the top 500 most powerful keyblades made by players in the world.
It's kind of cool.
So it shows like all their names. It's basically meant to be like you're all pooling your power together.
One sec, I gotta call.
Oh God, from Shelby.
Who else?
Who else but Sheldmeyer?
New kill leader, eyes out for him.
All right, where'd these assholes, these group of 6 assholes with spears, run off to?
The wood.
There is no wood around here.
Rings moving.
Wood needed.
It's just open field.
Then in a cave, perhaps. Ooh.
Energy ammo here. Diversion here. Might be something good this way.
Boo 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 boo.
Looks like a care package.
I don't
is
see
coming in.
anyone.
Big things in that.
Should go over here.
Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do.
Gunshots! I'm dead.
Where'd they come from?
There it is. Really?
Oh, I see him.
2 of them. Here they come.
See what I can do, Maddie.
Well, I'm dead.
It's alright.
was retarded.
So Matt, you gonna keep those lurk tab up Wednesday, Thursday, and win that money?
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
I'm gonna play Devotion and Detention.
Gonna play what?
Devotion and Detention.
What is that?
It's made by Red Candle Studios, or it was produced in Taiwan.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
It's like a highly artistic games, but they're like horror games though. But it like tells a story. Hopefully I can get this heartbeat monitor set up too, so when I jump scare, that will go off. Still trying to email the dude that made the app because I can't log into it. There's like no support options.
Matthew?
I love how Twitch decides when it wants to make my videos look like shit.
Pretty much. It's a pain in the ass.
I'm in statistics, my statistics class right now, and it's a bitch.
Probability and statistics.
I'm probably going to end up getting a C in it.
Well,
All I need is a 70% to pass the class. It's the only class I would have gotten below an 80% on, but I'm just trying to get through it at this point.
I say we land here.
Let's see where they go.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be remote as fuck.
You see, Matt, you just gotta go into the action.
Guess so.
Matt fumbles his fingers. He's a finger fumbler.
Literally, the way you win Battle Royale games is by having better gear in the last circles, which you need to kill enemies to do that. And it's a lot easier to kill people in the beginning than it is in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like something Stylos would say.
I don't even know what that is.
Unit lost. YouTuber.
Is that a... Typical gun people.
Gun people?
Rust.
I need to hop up.
Oh shit, somebody in here building.
Ultrawide in here. Body shield here. Leather 2.
Get that mat.
I'm going.
R99 here. Sniper stock here. Level 3.
Here, I'll let you have one.
Shield battery here.
We should get going.
Let's go this way. Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
Alright, where are we heading to in here?
Yeah.
Yes.
This place hasn't been looted.
All I want to do is scrap.
Got a hop up here. Skull piercer. 30 seconds. Rings close. Helmet here. Level 2. Syringe here.
Boom. Boom,
Rings
boom,
around the
boom, boom,
corner.
boom, boom.
To left.
Dun, 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 dun.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Arm button.
Way to expose yourself, Matt.
Body shield here. Leather 2.
Finding shotgun ammo every 2 feet.
That kind of makes my life simple, doesn't it?
Pistol shit.
The Mozambique?
Ew.
Your favorite weapon?
Fucking hate that gun.
Like, it's even when you hit something with it, it does shit damage. I don't understand.
Can't-
It's like,
Can't even knock anyone down with it. It only it does 3 clips, unless they have no shield
what do you mean 3 clips?
or 3 rounds. So you
Pod
have
has been dropped. I don't know what's over
a
there.
headshot on them, even if they have no shield.
Yeah, why does it suck so bad? It used to not be not that bad in Titanfall.
And a lifeline packaging.
It's just how it is. These have different stats because it's a battle royale.
Alright, I got a gut feeling someone's gonna come through this door.
Why would you say that?
You might be correct in that assumption.
So are we camping in here or what?
Looks like Jacob wants to.
Jake?
Oh, he's still playing? He's just talking?
Yes.
No, he's not really doing that.
So he's standing still?
No, he's playing, he's just not communicating. Oh, cool, an attachment for the Prowler. Nice.
I found like 30 of. I pinged like 30 of those.
What?
Literally 30.
I'll ping you.
Is there a past tense? Is there ping? Pong.
I'll pang you.
Thank you.
I could use that.
Oh, we're not posting up in the bunker? What a
Nope.
I
shock.
don't know.
Oh, now we are.
Jacob, I think, is.
Jacob's being shot at. I hit him.
I'm sure he is sorely aware.
Why aren't we inside the building?
There he
You
is.
mean, why aren't we?
Didn't you
Oh,
say
here
that?
he comes.
Jake.
Oh, baby. Baby, can I call you back?
Oh, what the hell?
Boys out here.
Yeah, I got a grenade ready, so.
I got downed.
Fuck.
Oh man,
Gonna
this
hurt.
Oh shit! What the hell?
I'm down. Man, TJ.
Don't man TJ me.
You always. It's like, oh, there's a trap there, and you
I
just
didn't-
feel the need to get like right next to it.
It wasn't because of that. The grenades killed me.
Here, get in
Let
here.
me. No, but you should have been near the door in the first place.
I was shooting.
Oh, we are fucked.
They just chucked 3 grenades at the door and downed me.
Yeah, I don't know why you stood there. We probably should have fallen back.
We were all outside. We ran in. There was an arc star that slowed me down, and then 2 other frag grenades that downed me.
Alright, that should slow him down. I'm right behind you, Jake. Here's coming. I got my shield up.
Damn it.
So we're gonna have a full game of communication?
I'm sorry. Next time I'll just fucking leave.
Yes, please.
Well, I have the most damage, you know.
That doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
We
I have the
lost.
most damage by a factor of 6.
We lost.
Mid-air, all good with me. This is your champion. Can you say the same?
Spicy coconuts. My favorite.
Jump master.
Oh, baby. Know what this means, right? Drop, 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 drop it like it's hot.
Apparently there's an enemy nearby.
This might be a good place to land.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
Get ready. Moving on.
There's 3 teams going there.
Yeah, one above. Mm. Oh, you clever dog, you.
Sure, I'll take 3 purples and a blue backpack.
Me.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. Not all of us are inside the ring. Victory lies there.
I don't have enough parts to build a bunch of guns. Oh my god, everything I open up. Finally.
It is dark outside.
It's 'cause it's night.
It is dark in Rust, you fool. Dun, 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 dun.
Eva 8, yeah.
Auto shotties
Boom,
as
boom,
far
boom,
as the eye
boom.
can see.
I'll shot at you.
Daddy. Actually, you know what? Let's swap this boy out.
Bum, 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 bum. I hate the nighttime. I hate it so.
That's why you gotta use it for crafting.
I don't have much in the way of crafting stuff right now.
The day is
Damn
for
it.
killing.
K is for kill.
Yes, K is for kill.
Is for Jake.
Got a hop up here. Select fire.
Oh, I need some shit.
Dang it, I just need a motherfucking peacekeeper.
Oh, I dropped a peacekeeper back there. There's one.
That's all
on
any
the
of
other
us
side,
need.
Right there.
It's a motherfucking peacekeeper.
Over there. Well, there's 2
Yeah.
there, so.
Is there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, Swift.
I have a precision choke.
I'll precision choke you in the nuts.
I use the EVA 8 until I can find a precision choke. Otherwise, it's
I wish I
better.
could see
Me too.
my hands in front of my face. Oh shit.
Was it in a house, TJ?
It was not. No. Oh yeah. It was over where that bin was, on the left side. It was in this one.
Open supply bin over there. 10 seconds. The ring's just ahead.
Let's take this one.
Research bench. Ba 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 da da.
Let's explore this way.
Yeah, I found a precision choke, so I was like, let's go.
This place has been
Has it not now?
not hasn't been.
Where are you? Oh, I see you.
Let's go this way.
Looking for your booty, looking for your booty. and
Looking
your soul.
for your booty.
You know me.
This is how you booty.
Give it up, Jake, now.
I don't need any of this now.
I don't know the lyrics. Do you know the
This
lyrics?
is how you Jake now. It's Friday night.
That
and
almost
it feels
sounded kind of good.
alright. Parties here on the west side. I love that song. I don't like all the words.
80s music.
80s?
It's 90s.
Yeah, 90s.
90s. Really? That's from the 90s?
I think so.
93 to 4.
Yeah,
positive
it
it's
had to
90s.
have been pretty early 90s.
Huh.
That was a turbocharge
That's for Havoc.
or
for
devastation.
Any gun that needs
Devotion.
to...
Matt, the words were right in front of you. How do you get
Yeah, I know.
devastation
I
out
just
of
said
it?
it.
gun that needs to wind up, it goes like... Turbocharge makes it go really fast right from the start.
Yeah, just remember that sound, Matt. Just remember that sound.
Okay, I remember the sound. I remember the sound real
actually
good.
gave a pretty well descripted... Fuck you.
You just said Jake really quickly.
Hey, there's a longbow in here.
Oh, I want it.
I'm actually using this.
Oh, I want the
Spitfire
triple
Or the triple take. Never mind, sorry.
the triple take's awesome.
Take it. But I will also take a scope if anyone finds one.
I need a scope too.
I have this.
This is how you do it.
Right here.
Optics here.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It would have been nice, but I'm kind of...
Matt. TJ, what are you doing?
I'm getting something. I'm coming.
Don't you speak to Matt as if he were a Matt.
Oh, place has been looted.
let's enter with caution. See a door open.
Tell Matt Matt hasn't played much. Jacob and I are over here running into the building, and Matt's crouching back there, trying to freaking.
My play style is
Assassin's
different from
Creed and
yours.
shit. You're Bloodhound.
Yes.
You're supposed to run in.
Yeah, you're supposed to. No, you're literally supposed to be at the front leading us.
You're supposed to be
Maybe I
that
should
one
start
annoying
running
ass
around.
bitch who goes, and then you're like, shit, we have to move.
What?
Like the
I actually
Bloodhound.
don't know what he meant.
Like the where she checks everything.
Oh, you were doing the
Yeah,
sound effect
you
for
mean
her
the
ability.
radar? You mean
Yes.
the?
Boom.
That's what it sounds like. It says, boom. And then she's like,
It's a very,
"Oh, Father,
very
give
hard-
me sight."
It's a very, very hard boner.
Oh, what the fuck was that? I'll take. No, I didn't want that.
I was like super happy. I was like, oh, I'll fucking take that, and then you picked it back up. I was like, damn it. When you scope-
Like that. It's.
Okay,
Definitely
just-
not a duck.
It just
Quack.
sounds like wet shoes.
That's it does sound like wet shoes.
All right, Matt. So use the ability on her that sounds like wet shoes.
Much. Wet shoes
I
and
think we worked our way over
Jake.
there. Right? I have a route planned it out because I don't want to go out in the open.
Oh, you're just taking us back to bunker. Who the fuck you kidding?
This is.
If it was available, I would be taking us to bunker.
Does someone take me for a fool?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone has a fire lit in the middle of the night, and they think I'm gonna run up to it.
Well.
It's about to be morning anyways.
Go right. There's like one lone house out here, in the middle of nowhere. We'll be safe there.
Until we fucking
How
cat in
did
the
you-
woods on our ass.
They freaking unleash every monster from every fairy tale we've ever sseen. Jeez.
Including several that we
Terrifying.
haven't.
My freaking Peacekeeper is unstoppable.
My Eva has two.
I have two
purples.
Two purples and a gold.
The fuck you got? Oh, the digital.
My Fabu!
Gas trap is a little crooked.
Well, I want them to come in this door, so I'm putting that one there.
Heard gunfire.
We're in the next ring. Can they get on the roof? Oh, I know, there's no roof here.
Sometimes you just gotta plant corn, because no one else will.
I'll move it.
I can't see shit. Heard gunfire. Probably at 227 southwest.
If they stay down forever, you should put this like right in front of the door. They couldn't get in.
It does, as a matter of fact.
Why does Twitch have my live view count jump from like 5 to 13 out of nowhere?
Because it takes, because people will pop in and out, but it also tracks every 5 minutes. It's not like every second.
What do you mean every 5 minutes?
Like the congruent viewers that show in that little red eye that tracks every 5 minutes. It's not like a real-time update.
Are we safe here?
Yeah, but I know people aren't in a small channel
can't...
like mine. I know they ain't numbers like that.
Shit.
I'm sure you got some for lurk people still popping in.
Let's move. I know exactly where we're headed.
You can get rid of those people eventually. Or ban them in chat.
Well, it almost looks like I'm getting view botted.
You just hurdled that fence better than any athlete I've ever seen.
Boo 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 boo. There's an angry scientist who always kills Jacob. Boop 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 doo. Woo! He's shooting at my titties. Where'd he go?
On me inside the building?
You can open it yourself.
Oh shit!
No, but I don't know if that's the plan or what.
Oh no! We need to go inside.
Damn,
so
this accuracy is ridiculous.
The gas goes off, they get stunned, and then we blow them away. Whoever comes in. I have two in the back one. If they come into the
Well,
back way,
I mean, I can shoot at someone and get their attention, then run in here real quick.
Then they'll know we're in here.
Boo, boo, boo,
we won't have the element of surprise, but it seems like TJ.
I know. I'm just peeping just for a
that.
second. I don't see anyone.
Don't be angry, scientist.
Well, maybe they'll think that I'm just trying to get away, and if I get downed inside, I'm not too worried because the gas and you guys are right there. But
I don't see anyone anyways. We might be on our own.
You are but on your own.
They can't even technically come in the back door. I have a trap on the outside of the door,
Jesus
a trap
Christ.
on the other side of the door.
Yeah, put it this way. That door right there is the only door we need to watch.
The scientist
that's
is
why
a god.
we all need to look at this door, and if they open this door, we just need to unleash hell.
am I allowed to use my eye, my sensor, or will that just give away the
It
position?
does give us away, but might as well, fuck it. But I don't hear anything. You can hear their footsteps.
Go ahead and do a boom.
You have your shield on.
No. No, you gotta do a...
That's right. Boink.
5 squads left, boys.
See, my problem with this, like, stractic, I was gonna say strategy and tactic, but I'm just saying both.
No, I was one.
Is that it takes for fucking ever.
It does.
And
I actually
when we
enjoy
kill
the wait,
people,
I enjoy
we can
the wait
actually
only
whittle a
because
lot of people down ourselves.
I enjoy fishing, so I just.
Is
I
he
enjoy the
still
wait.
alive? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, they're probably just gonna whip grenades in here anyways.
What if a
We'll
team's
whip 'em
running
back.
from them? What if a team's yeah, but
Oh, you-
that's why we have these to stand on. What if a team's running from another team and they come in here?
That's exactly what we want.
How many of those fucking things do you have?
You get unlimited technically, but you can put down 6 at a time.
6 at a time?
Jesus Christ, I can only plant like
4 out right now.
3.
Should we wait or should we move right now?
We should move, especially with you.
Let's go back. Oh, I can't. Can I not?
That one.
Ooh, they're doing something over that way, so let's go this way.
I went straight around it.
Alright, this is an area where people are assuredly going to be at.
The scientist is invincible.
Such is life. Let's go get this care package real quick.
Let's do it over here. Hey, this is the same building we died in that one time, but we can do it this time. I'm setting up.
Someone should get this. Matt, this is a
No, fuck it. We don't want to get caught.
How epic is it?
Getting it? Or legendary, rather.
Where is the building?
Epic
Over
is
here.
it?
It's legendary, so it's better than epic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the scientist is glitched out.
Ha! I'll just hide in this corner right here.
There's only 3 teams left.
Really?
Oh, boys. Oh, you should have put that in the back door. That would have been awesome.
It wouldn't go there. Tried.
Oh.
I'm on the roof.
Two teams left. 2 teams left. It's just us. Matt, are you watching that door?
Yeah, I got my sniper rifle. I can see kind of one side of it. The left side.
Okay, I was about to say, please tell me it's the left side. Because if anyone comes through that door and they look
I'm
to
on
the
the
right, they're
roof.
going to kill me.
So, I can see everything. They're gonna get pushed to us eventually.
And I don't care how small it gets, because if it gets small enough, I'll just throw my gas into the circle.
Right?
So I'm staying right here. I'm just praying Matt can hold that door.
I can only see this little area, so...
Help them. I can, like I said, I can see both sides.
I'm watching out the back door.
I can see right here, right here, right here, right here. That launched on the other side of the that launched on the other side of the mountain. They're
No moving.
breathe deeply.
Dang it.
Don't tighten up and get anxious.
I'm very anxious. I got my Spitfire on
Getting
the
kinda
door.
nervous.
Only my head showing out.
Like I
so.
said, deep breaths. Get that oxygen to the brain. It's all good. Seriously.
My hand's sweaty. Wait, can I get my...
It's just like being a NASCAR driver. You can't tense up or else it's going to make shit worse.
Then what happens if I get too loose?
Well,
Pull the trigger!
no, if it's on the enemy,
Pull the trigger now!
I see him.
Hey, what's up,
Here they come.
Bazo? Thanks
Where
for
they
the
at?
follow.
That means they're going to be in the back door. Perfect. Right where I'm aiming.
Yeah.
And if this circle shrinks, they're going to come behind us. Actually, if
me.
the circle shrinks, I'm just going to put a thing on the back door so that they can't get in at all.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I probably should do that. That's what I'm doing. Fuck them. They're not coming in back here.
Till they blow it over.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but I can be really cheeky and do this.
I guess that works, but...
They can't blow it open. My traps can't.
Yeah, they're just gonna shoot it to death, but...
Yeah, but then my traps go off and they still can't get in, and then I'll just
Yeah,
throw another trap there in its
no.
place.
The way they're behaving, it seems like it might be one 1 or 2 people.
Probably hiding, which is fine, because once it gets smaller, I'm just we can wait even longer, and after the next circle, it'll be too small. The circle after this will be too small for them to even escape my gas. I'll just throw my gas in.
And we play no
Just walking. They're coming somewhere.
I don't see anything.
Boo, 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 boo.
Oh,
Here they are right here. Hit them.
Might be something good this way.
Throwing grenades.
where?
I see another one. Right over
Don't
there.
get shot.
I'm good.
Don't worry about
Oh,
downing
you have
them.
a lot of health missing.
I lot 71. Hit him. I'm staying good up
You
here.
heal?
Don't worry. No, I'm good. Don't worry.
Oh
You
shit.
can't hit me. Matt, keep
We're not in
watching
the
that
safe
side.
spot.
Matt, keep watching that side.
I know, I got it.
Yep, the one came up. Oh god. Jumping down. Don't worry.
Way to go.
Don't worry. It's alright. They're on top of the roof. Shot me with a caber.
It's a caber.
Like the legendary.
Sniper rifle.
Though
I
you'll
see
be
them.
alright.
They just jumped down. They're by the back door. They're blowing the door open. Gas is open.
Dun, 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 dun.
Coming through the back door. Alright. Put your gas trap and then check the other side. I think he's gonna go around. Or just wait us out.
There he is right there. Remember, you can throw your gas out there and make them scramble.
No, I'm gonna wait because the next circle, I'm gonna.
Wait.
Mac, get ready, We gotta go out there.
You should wait until they run to it.
You guys in your Apex.
I
Wish
prefer
there was
Apex.
wish there was 4-man squads. That'd be nice.
Whoa!
Oh fuck. That was fast.
Go get him! Oh, get him, Matt!
Man!
Ah, get him! Rip.
Why
Why'd
did
you have a
to go on the
wingman?
roof?
Well, I'd actually downed someone, but someone got to me.
Bam, 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 but Jacob likes to take a lot of poops.
Tremendous amount.
Yes. Sing the song of your people.
I'm trying to remember what song that is. The name of it, at least.
It's too cold for my guy's character's titties up in the snow.
Gonna ready up?
Nipples
I'm thinking
freeze
about
right
grabbing
off.
some food real quick. Freaking starving.
Just don't go to Taco Bell. Who
No,
the fuck is messaging me?
I don't need the bubble guts right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some food. Wait, do I have any food
Dun,
left in
dun,
here? Nope.
dun, dun.
I'm hungry.
Oh, so we're playing?
Are you hungry
I'm
now?
gonna be playing. I'm just get some food real quick.
What?
I need to get food.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's
Need to
up?
take a quick break.
What?
Let's talk to the dude.
Oh my goodness.
Adrian,
Look
do you
at
wanna
Jacob's
play?
butt. I don't know.
Right
Like,
back.
I'm having some fun on Rust right now.
I got your back. Remember me, please.
Matt and I should play.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness. Frame drops.
Frame drops. Drop top. Running through
Oh,
the forest.
right.
What the fuck?
What's up, dudes?
Oh, the
and
helicopter
dudettes?
hits you now.
Introducing your
Alright, well, we got another streamer.
How you guys been doing?
What?
We got another streamer.
What, on your team?
Yeah, because he's talking a
Don't
lot.
all talk at once now.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because a lot of people who play this game generally don't really talk.
If it says TTV, then they're a Twitch streamer.
I know, but
if he's talking to you, then he's probably still not a Twitch streamer. If he's just talking to himself, then he's probably a Twitch streamer.
I doubt it. Just the way he's communicating.
Hey man, are you a streamer?
No, Prime, let's go.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
See, there you go.
Guess I was wrong.
Well, anyone can be a streamer.
Well, he said no.
Anyone. Anybody.
Well, not if you have a shitty computer.
I like this guy's house. Ba 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 ba.
Got a Mozambique.
Calm down.
Oh god, there's so many.
It's just a Mozambique.
No, it wasn't actually because I died. Right here. Matt, save me.
Matt.
Damn it.
Matt can't save you now.
Oh my god!
God damn it! Didn't have any ammo.
That guy did nothing for us. He died literally as soon as he hit the ground. Pretty sure the impact killed him.
Apex pack. Alright, Epic skin.
Ordered my 1 month of my Twitch Prime, just so I could get that Pathfinder skin.
That's right. Did you sub to me?
No, I don't have a sub.
Someone did. And I don't know who it is.
Should say.
No, it doesn't.
It should say in your Streamlabs.
It says undressed to kill, but I didn't do it. You can't sub yourself.
Maybe you subbed from another account. I don't know.
No, I didn't, because I plan on it, but I have to wait until March 9th.
I don't know. Who knows in this weird world of OBS systems?
Maybe it was a hacker.
Yes, Matt. That's the default answer. It's a hacker.
Yep. I'll go.
It says undressed to kill has subscribed tier 3.
I'm happy now. All I want to do is research a gun. I have no arrows left. This isn't fun. Someone built like a huge fucking wall and put flashing lights on it and just a bunch of snowmen on the top.
Like
and you can like pass through it. It's like a little pass. No, you live with it.
I always wanted to make a monument in Rust so beloved by the server that if someone destroyed it, the whole server would just come down on them as a collective. Like a necessary bridge.
So so a giant dick statue?
Well, of course. I remember I used to make pumpkin lag switches way back in like Rust 2016, so that you would shoot it, and whenever you shot it, there would just like a million pumpkins would fall out and lag you out. It worked so well. It would only lag out the people who were shooting it though, or looking at it.
Enough lying around. We drop it.
I'm so happy now. What do I need for a research bench? I need this stuff.
Oh, I'm dead.
Matt, don't die.
Story of the life. Pick that up.
Will I ever be able to find something on the Mosian fucking bitch?
No. Never. Hurts on my body, hurts on my body. So. Oh, this is the biggest pain in the ass part there is here.
God damn it. I had no guns. Why?
No guns as well.
I'm gonna just go ahead and walk away. God damn it. I don't need this shit. I want to watch this YouTube EVGA about Game of Thrones.
Pick up.
Castles, open fields, and roads, but very few cities. A lot of the big cities are in Essos, where the majority of Daenerys' story takes place. But in Westeros, there are only 5 major cities. The one that I'm sure comes to mind is King's Landing. Considering how large and developed this place is, it was surprising to read how much older the lesser 4 seasoned cities are. All 5 are fairly well distributed throughout the 7 kingdoms. The lands beyond the wall are just a cold wasteland, still way too primitive to even form a town, so the 5 cities are focused around the lower half of the continent. They've all grown to be rich and powerful because of their ports, and advantageous positioning that easily allows for trade. The oldest and formerly largest city before King's Landing is Old Town, which is located in the Reach. This place is so old that it predates any written history. It's believed to have started as a trading post in the Dawn Age, as a time period around 10,000 years before the start of the story. So yeah, Old Town is old, and has that name for a reason. Some exotic goods from the Summer Isles or even Valyria are likely traded here.
Matthew.
Old Town is one of the few locations in the world where a mysterious and ancient oily material called blackstone can be
Terrible
found.
man.
House Hightower, who rules over the city and have since the Dawn Age, made their home within a large block of black stone and made it their fortress. There are many small islands within Old Town because of the Honeywine River that gives access to the city, and the Blackstone Fortress is on one of these small islands called Battle Isle. To better defend their home, the Hightowers built walls around the Blackstone
and their
a tower
limited
atop
capacity.
of it. After making the towers out of wood didn't work, Ulthor of the Hightower hired Bran the Builder to make one out of stone, and it continues to stand tall to this day. They simply called their home the Hightower, and it's also used as a lighthouse. A famous legend in this kingdom is that the first man to ever cross over to Westeros from Essos was mythical king named Garth Greenhand, who taught men how to farm.
What is cool,
The houses from all over the Reach claimed descent from him. And it was his daughter, Maris the Maid, who married Ultha of the Hightower.
Oh, I don't have
Her beauty
wood.
inspired the first ever tourney in Westeros to fight for her hand in marriage. While 50 lords were fighting it out for her, she married Ultha of the Hightower, who didn't even
Sounds like a you problem.
House Hightower was likely founded long before these two, however. There's much more to this city aside from the Hightower. Ulthor of the Hightower and Maris the Maid's 2 sons are responsible for the creation of the Citadel. The younger brother was bedridden most of his life, so spent his time obsessing over knowledge. He had experts of all fields come to Old Town to answer the world's questions. He would live a short life, but his older brother had the Citadel built to continue their search for answers, in his honor. It became a place for people to study and become maesters for all of Westeros. The towers and domes of the citadel are all connected with stone bridges that have houses all along it. The oldest building of the citadel is the Ravenry on the Isle of Ravens. The Isle of Ravens was once the stronghold of a pirate lord. Also in Old Town is the Starry Sept. This was like the Faith of the Seven's headquarters before it relocated to Baylor Sept in King's Landing thousands of years later. As the city grew, it became a labyrinth of alleys, streets, and markets. Everything in Old Town is built in stone. The streets are cobbled.
Said I'm probably going to be getting off soon.
What did you say after that?
I'm losing its luster.
Did you say you're losing a thruster?
Yes, I'm losing my forward thruster.
I don't know what that means.
Means Matt is incapable of staying up past a certain hour in the morning.
Yeah, because I like to get up in the morning. I don't like to sleep my day away.
Is that so?
Tired of getting laid out on the game.
And so are the high walls that protect his people. It's still the richest city in the Seven Kingdoms, even though King's Landing trumps their population. It's also more beautiful and doesn't have the same stench. When you think of wealth, you usually think of the Lannisters, since they are the richest family. But their riches come from the mine that they made their home, and that stays within the family. Their castle and gold mine, Castle Rock, overlooks the third largest city called Lannisport. It's located in the Westerlands. It is ruled by a branch family of the Lannisters, called House Lannister of Lannisport. The family must have overgrown Castle Rock, or simply wished to expand. They didn't travel far, since Lannisport is only a mile from the castle. The natural harbor had walls built around it for protection.
A wolf is attacking a man.
The western coast of the Seven Kingdoms is constantly plagued with attacks from the Ironborn. The Lannisters' entire fleet is located at the Lannisport harbor, outside the city's walls.
Oh shit, I think it's coming after me now.
The burning of their entire fleet is what initiated the Greyjoy Rebellion a few years before the start of the series.
Damn wolves, I hate wolves.
Euron Greyjoy planned a surprise attack. The Lannisters would eventually get their revenge because it was a dumb rebellion that had...
What?
They said they used to run in wolf packs.
Don't ever remember that from Legacy. They kind of just were a giant clusterfuck of things.
Here, I'll post a video of all-time Rust humor.
Leave no one alive, for they will stab you in your anus.
Get to a safe place and then read or watch what I posted in Discord.
About Rust?
Yes.
I shall. I remember Rust back in the day when there... What the hell? Back in the day where there's packs of wolves and bears, and like some of them would... The rad ones would be all red. And then they drop like fucking body armor and AKs and shit. Just make no sense.
I spawned in, I got killed by a fucking zombie.
That was like long ago.
I bought the game like 2 weeks after you and Adric were talking about it.
The developer took that shit out, I think, even before I bought it.
No, it was.
Or at least the servers I was on, I never saw a zombie.
It never made it into procedural, which happened in 2015, like January 2015.
Yeah, I mean the game was supposed to be an apocalyptic game, and then they changed it into this weird fucking. You washed up on a Chinese island. Everyone's.
Well, they're supposed to be doing lore. It's in their roadmap.
There'd be people over there.
It used to be a browser game in its very first inception.
The witch that Cersei had her fortune read by lived and operated her creepy business in Lannisport. She was called Maggie the Frog and was pretty popular in the city for her love potions and cures. Heading towards the northeastern part of the map is the fourth largest city. The only city in
great!
the Vale
I'm sandwiched
is Gulltown.
between a clusterfuck
It's a
of
wealthy
bowmen
port city
and
ruled by
two
House Grafton.
rifle guys.
Which is surprising since there is a branch family of House Aaron living here called House Aaron of Gulltown. Even though they are wealthy merchants, they are looked down upon by the main branch and avoid talking about them.
Oh,
Not a lot
jeez,
is
but never
written
mind.
about
They're not
House
on the same
Grafton,
side. They're shooting
but
at
they
each
did
other.
come during the Andal invasion 6,000 years ago, along with the Aarons. The Vale was actually the first stop when the Andals sailed here from Essos. Gulltown was already an operating port led by the Firstman family, House Shet. But since the Aarons and the rest of the Andals took the Vale, House Shet, which is still around today, lost control.
Be right back.
There is too much activity over here. Damn wolves. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Hey Graham, do you hear me? Are you in the chat? Bitch. What the fuck? Oh shit, he has this fucking little flintlock thing. Woo! Hey, I got affiliated. As you probably noticed. Matt, you there? Because you shot at me first. You shot at me first. You shot at me first. No mercy, no forgiveness.
This is Afghanistan.
No.
Don't let me
No
trip in now.
mercy.
Don't let me trip in now.
Is that like the alternate version of that song?
It's actually This is Iraq. That is a thing. It is one.
Yeah, I know. I've watched like a fraction of it, but and then I stopped watching it because I thought to myself, your guys' ways of corruption has made your country that way. So.
Well, funny thing is, they are way worse in that regard, but you are right. Iraq and Iran were some of the first Islamic nations to actually like get rid of Sharia law.
Well, Iraq in comparison is one of the most liberal countries in the region. Aside from Oman and Kuwait and like smaller countries that are heavily influenced by us.
Apparently Jordan is an extremely liberal. The king and queen of Jordan are like supermodels, basically.
The prince of Saudi Arabia is trying to, the new guy, the young guy, is trying to make his country into
power.
He's trying to reform it to fit to modern culture. But it's going to be a long, slow
there's
process.
A lot of corruption behind him, as per every prince.
I mean, he controls everything. So. I wonder how many true king and queen ships there are in the world.
Well,
still,
most of them are in Africa. But
I can see it.
The king and queen of Jordan, like I said, is like an actual monarchy.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, the queen does have a say in parliament. Oh.
What, in Britain? Yeah, but
it's not
she
like
doesn't.
End all be all, but
she doesn't have like pretty much total control like
no, she doesn't have
Middle Eastern and African countries.
Yeah.
I mean, they might as well just get rid of the king and queen at this point because they have an entire Congress.
Yeah, but they're there for, they're essentially our Jay-Z and Beyonce. They're there for the people.
Let me store my loot. Let me store my latte.
Jacob's back.
What, you heard him released from the bathroom after taking his big old poops?
He went to go get food.
I hear a bear. Oh shit, that is a bear! That's a bear! Oh my god! Bear! That's a bear! Damn bears. Is that you, Jacob?
That's me. you gotta put it on the tip of your tongue. Gotta swirl it around. Gotta taste it. Make sure you get it all around the taste bud. Never seen that video?
No. Nor do I want to.
No, yeah, you do. It's world-class meme. World-class. I'm talking media takeout. I'm talking world star.
Damn it.
You got
fucking meme board.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you need a Delgado.
No.
Oh my god. Cup powder is the best thing ever made.
Damn it.
It's literally incomprehensible.
I have it hotkeyed to my fucking period. Oh shit, there's someone running up to me. Oh, that's just a guy with a rock.
You know, legitimately, you should get like a small macro keyboard with like 8 buttons.
In time.
The program. Well,
in time.
Thing. You just use it for... That's what I have. I use my razor.
Why?
Because it's useful, because I don't feel like constantly alt-tabbing out to switch to different...
That's the point of the two monitors.
I still have to alt-tab out.
Perhaps.
All I have to do on my razor is just, press one button.
What the heck is going on with this?
So
what did Jacob get? Taco Bell?
I don't know, I think.
Something from Taco Hell?
Probably. I still have to go to the bank and with deposit money.
Well, that one's out of the question, and
Tylenol, extra strength.
What?
Every day. I wanna be with you night and day.
Okay.
Ooh, baby, I love your way.
Frames.
You need to swallow your goddamn pride and lower the settings a little, just a hair.
I did. I turned off like all the extra shit.
Are you using NVENC? I've been having a lot of success with it. Especially
I was advised not to use NVENC from multiple people because it could potentially overload your GPU and
that's never gonna happen. I would like to see where the sources on that, because that's absurd. Your GPU doesn't overheat like that.
I'm not saying overheat, it overloaded.
Well, a GPU is supposed to be at 100% load no matter what. That's the whole point of a GPU.
Thanks for the follow, Trisha. I'll get you back.
The 2000 series have the new form of NVENC that came with Nvidia, and it's actually much better and much more with the update that came out last Tuesday. It virtually just takes the game that you're already running and just puts it on a different output.
The city. The people here don't have the protection of the Mountains of the Moon like a lot of the other areas of the Vale. But since all the trade from ships coming in and out of here, they could afford to have stone walls built to protect them.
You guys
Because
still want to chase me with your bows?
Peter was given the position of control of customs at Gulltown. He was bringing more money in and performing so well that John Aaron, who was handed the king, brought him to King's Landing, where he became master of...
Well, where are they at? I'm gonna go kill them.
Gulltown, like Lannisport, and the 5th largest city, haven't made an appearance in Game of Thrones. And the 5th largest city...
Where do they live? I'll go get
White Harbor. You would think Gulltown and King's Landing would get all the trade between the narrow sea, and if you did think that, you would be right. It's not the exotic goods that made this place thrive, but it was the fact that White Harbor is the connection between the North and the Southern Kingdoms. Even though they are a popular seafood stop, merchants come here to trade knowing it will be distributed throughout the North, which is the largest kingdom in size. While you can enter White Harbor through the sea, a river called the White Knife can take you further north, up to Winterfell and beyond. They may be the smallest of all the major cities, but White Harbor has made House Manderley the richest family in the north. But this location's history begins before this family. Long before the start of the series, King Jon Stark had a castle built by the White Knife. This castle was named Wolf's Den, and its purpose was to defend against raiders. The small islands off the coast of the north is the Three Sisters. Since these islands are in between the North and the Vale,
oh, fresh spawns. Such innocence. You kill him once, you can't bring yourself to kill him again.
Which explains the reasoning for
you're doing it wrong.
The people of the Three Sisters now resent Northerners.
I mean, I might, like, rob them the first time, but after that, it's just a waste of my time.
Well, I mean, yeah, in that regard. But if they're annoying and coming at me with spears, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Oh, I see these assholes that I've been looking for, I think. Is it him?
I have a cup of coffee. Coffee.
Gonna make them think I'm gonna door camp them, but I'm really just scared. Gonna keep them thinking. Stepped on his foundation, crept away, and now he can hide in there all night. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Stepped on a rock, crept down the block.
Ride or die?
Die or ride.
Weed on rye?
I like to bake an apple pie.
Tell Jacob to get on video games.
He has to, for some reason, eat and watch a YouTube video. He has to. It's like a ritual.
Yeah. Yeah. Pimp My Ride.
Is it show around?
I don't know, is it?
I don't think so, unless they brought it back. I think they made a show similar to it that was just like, they just straight up was like, I think it was just called West Coast Customs.
Faye marked the tomb's locations on the map, but we can't get in until we prove ourselves by completing the Legionnaire's trials.
West Coast Customs?
That was the name of the shop that Pimp My Ride used.
Oh, I'm very glad that's over. Well done, mate. Try the door.
Yeah. Alright, it's getting dark and I don't like it. My palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, my arms are heavy. The vomit on my mother's There's vomit on my mother's spaghetti.
Already.
How many people are on the server right now? Let's take a look-see. 23. Wow. So 22 people. I see torches. I see torches and opportunity for death.
You must run into the fray. The Walder fray. I heard a crunch.
Oh yeah, there's a headshot on this dude. I don't know where I fucking killed. Oh, here he is. Holy crap, he had a decent amount of stuff on him. I'm gonna go.
The Division 2 beta, open beta, starts March 1st.
E. I am here for your souls.
God, this game looks so fucking good. Just wish it wasn't shit.
I can't tell if this guy actually has like an accent. He keeps saying brudda. I can't tell if he's doing it on purpose or that's actually how he talks.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Ba 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 da 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 da.
Stay safe. Careful, freelancer, okay?
Crap, down the block. Made it right.
Why can't it just stop being nighttime for a long time?
Because if it wasn't for nighttime, then you wouldn't enjoy daytime.
I get my most kills by far at night, but I would like to farm and not be hassled.
The amount of people who still at the end of the day want to just farm and tend to their homestead is still so cute.
Yes.
I actually wouldn't mind like a full-blown like farming simulator in Rust, but like you get like land plots that kind of like a mixture of the Fallout 3 settlement and actual Rust. So there's some systems that are automated, but you still have to like gather everything, and you can actually like legitimately
Yeah.
farm.
I'm shooting this guy's floor out.
You sound like you're being an asshole.
Oh, I think he upgraded it. Shit. Yep, he definitely upgraded it.